I'm Kayak Kevin, and this is Fishyaker.com.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.
Hi, it's John Oast again from Fishyaker.com. Here's a really easy, quick, inexpensive tip for you that's actually quite popular. It's a really good way to get a few more casts out of your soft plastic lures. What I have here is a 3.5-inch craw de jour from PowerTeam Lures. This is my go-to soft plastic for smallmouth bass, primarily on the Susquehanna River here in Pennsylvania. The one here is actually the Susky Slayer color. So we're just using that a little bit here for example. But imagine when you're using soft plastic, I'm sure everybody has this issue. After hooking a few fish, maybe getting it snagged, or getting a toothy critter like we do, say if you get a pike or a muskie or in salt water, if you get bluefish or so forth on it, get a little bit chewed up, some notches in it and so forth. But there's a really quick, easy way to put those lures back together. And what I have here is just a really cheap, inexpensive tube of super glue from Walmart. You can get these, I think it's 4 in a pack for about $1. But what I usually do is just get the liquid version, not the gel version. They're cheap and they're right there in the aisle there where the glue is at Walmart. So I usually get some really inexpensive super glue, and I can use that just to patch up these soft plastics I'm using. So let's take a quick look at how we do this. So you've got your soft plastic, and let's say you get one of those toothy critters to take a good little chunk out of it and so forth. So you got a good split in it, as you see here. Okay, so you got a big chunk taken out of it, or it can simply be in 2 pieces all together. Simply take your super glue. Again, here you've got the piece pretty chewed up, pretty good. Simply take a little small dab of it. That's what you got here. It can be kind of messy. Stick it back together. Wait a couple of seconds and let's see what it does. So I'm just simply putting it right back together, the same position it was before. And let's just take a minute and see. So as you see here, the final result, I've skipped ahead a couple of minutes, had it sit up for a couple of minutes to make sure it dried. So basically you wouldn't have to watch paint dry or glue dry like they say in the old saying. But I've used the super glue. This is the same craw de jour from PowerTeam. You can see the seam where it was glued back together, but it's holding together pretty darn good. Just a couple of minutes later. The trick works well. It might work a little bit better on certain plastics than others, especially if depending upon how soft or hard the plastic is, or if it's scented or salted, has any type of oils on it and so forth. The glue might not stick quite as well, but overall the trick works pretty well. Might just take a little bit longer for the glue to cure on some of them than others. But next time you're going out on the water, grab a small tube of super glue and just keep it in your tackle box with you. Trick also works well if you're getting a lot of soft plastic to slide off of your hooks or off of your jig heads. You can always put a little dab of it where the hook or jig head goes in. Can hold it snug in place there too. But you can take another look there. You can see the seam where it was glued back together, but it's holding quite well. In some cases, it'll hold almost as good as new. So get yourself a tube of super glue when you try some soft plastics next time. And thanks for watching Fishyaker.com. Be sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. So thanks for watching Fishyaker.com. See you on the water.